Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Ryan Garner, Ryan the Piranha Garner, no less, 26 years of age, orthodox fighter from Southampton. He wins a good old-fashioned York Hall tear-up against Liam Dillon, and he maintains his undefeated record. He's now 15 wins and 8 KOs, no draws, no defeats. Liam Dillon, what a tough man. I mean, he lost his last fight to Reece Bellotti, and that was for the British and Commonwealth titles. His former British champ is Liam Dillon, and my God, he came to fight. I mean, did he ever? He's 13 wins with only 3 KOs. The lack of power hurts him badly. He's got 2 defeats now, both on points, but he came out banging, didn't he? Did he ever? I mean, this was a 10-rounder. He tore after Garner from the opening bell, got him on the ropes, and from the opening bell, Garner was countering with these meaty left hooks to the body. And I just thought, there's no way on earth Dillon can soak up that sort of punishment to the body. He was on Garner, but Garner was going with it. Garner was quite happy to be on the ropes. Dillon's all over him like sauce over spaghetti, but Garner is hooking, well, mostly left hooks, but a few rights as well to the body. And he was switching to the head as well, just for good measure. And you thought, Dillon is just, because he's walking in the front door and letting these huge punches go, but he's got no real power. It's sort of accumulation of punch. Whereas Garner, I mean, 8 KOs in 15 wins, it's just over half in it, but just over 50%. But he did look like he was hitting Dillon with far more power, far more velocity, and how Dillon soaked it all up, I don't know. I mean, Garner, I think the cards were something like 99, was it 99, 91 or something like that, 98, 92. I thought that was very unfair on Dillon. I can understand why they were edging very close rounds to Garner, because Garner's work was slicker and more refined and just more accurate and heavier. But at the same time, Dillon was landing his own punches, and there was it was a tough fight. It was a grueling fight. Garner ended up with a sort of slice across his left eyebrow, which bled quite profusely certainly during the second half of the fight. And I just feel that I think Dillon's lack of power hurt him badly, because he was early on. Well, not so much early on. He did land punches early on, but in the second half of the fight, he was landing punches, and they were clean punches. And Garner was just able to take them. He could soak it up. Both guys have got great engines. Dillon, the pressure he was putting on Garner didn't really subside. Maybe in the last 3 or 4 rounds, the engine started to slow up a little bit low on fuel maybe, but he just wouldn't stop trying. He just would not stop trying. And if you're going to lose a fight, you want to look back, wake up in the morning and you're aching all over and you're pissing blood or whatever, and you think, well, at least I gave everything. Good God Almighty, did Liam Dillon ever give everything? And Garner himself, I'm heaping praise on Dillon. The winner, Garner, thoroughly deserved it. He showed some really good skills, really slick punching, nice, tight, compact hooks, like I say, a load of them to the body. He was switching to the head very well. The cut on the eye didn't seem to bother him that much. He didn't panic. He was able to control himself, control his temperament, which is always a good sign. 26 years old, plenty of time to carry on, picking up belts. This was for the WBC international belt or something, which gets him a world ranking. But, Liam Dillon can come again. He's only 28. This was a really good domestic matchup, a really good matchup. It was a jump up in quality for Ryan Garner, because if you look at his record, he hadn't had many fights against guys who didn't have losing records. Only a couple, 2, 3, 4 on there that had winning records. He's made his 15-0 record mostly out of journeyman with heavy losing records. But don't be fooled. It's not a plastic. This isn't a plastic fighter. This is a guy who's got some real ability and some really good skills. Where he's been hiding them, I don't know. I did hear something that he'd had some issues out of the ring, whatever that means. Maybe he's not lived the life as he should have done, or he had injuries or something. But look out for this kid. He's good. Ryan Garner, yeah, I liked watching him as well. It's good. He's entertaining. He's not just good, he's entertaining. You know, it's not just like you respect what you see and you actually enjoy what you see, and it can be two different things, of course. So Ryan Garner, good win over Liam Dillon. Both guys certainly Garner will move on. He's still undefeated. But Liam Dillon, having lost 2 back-to-back, he can come again. You know, he's been beaten by 2 good men, but this is not a fight that will end a career or anything like that. If he wants to carry on, he can, but try to learn some defence, Liam, please, because it's painful watching him get clocked all the time. Exciting fighter, but we don't want him walking on his heels later on in life. But yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think about this fight. Did you watch it? I thought it was really entertaining, really good fight. Comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button as well. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. You just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the channel grows. And that's what we want. Spread the word about Joe Stannard Boxing. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now.